Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. This time we're looking at Washington Z.C, a campaign expansion for Zombicide 2nd Edition. This is by Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. And it is an actual campaign. It's not just your regular board game. There are multiple missions here. Aimed at 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. Supposed to take about an hour. Usually it takes 3 or 4 if you're hanging out with somebody and talking a lot, like I do. So inside we're going to see 8 minis, 6 survivors, 2 companions, 6 ID cards, 95 equipment cards, 95 objective cards, 6 double-sided game tiles, 6 all-out dice, 8 tokens, 1 rulebook, and 1 campaign sheet. Now the recommended sleeves are 2-pack yellow, 2-pack gray, so it's the smaller ones of the regular size. So let's take a look at what we've got in here and see what the apocalypse looks like for Zombicide in DC. Now remember, you will need a copy of Zombicide 2nd Edition to play this because it uses a lot of tiles from that game. So let's see what we've got here. Now the game sides look really cool on the box. Ah, the smell of a new game. Alright, so here's our book. It's rules and missions. This one's in English, obviously. These are really nicely put together. Cool Mini or Not does not typically skimp on stuff. So you get to see everything here. And then you've got your mission stuff. So it also has like interesting factoids. You got your game round summary on the back. Pretty standard stuff, pretty cool. Alright, here we've got our tiles and some other stuff. Then we've got our pad, cards, minis. We'll look at this stuff in a second. There's spots here for everything too, because like you got your dials and things that we're going to see in the other one. So let's take a look first at this stuff. Alright, let's open this up first. Alright, right on top we've got our flashlight. You got 6 of those. You've got your night and day meter, and you've got the armored personnel carrier thing. So unfortunately this is really disappointing most of the time because you don't get to drive it around. It's just there to loot. These are cool because at night you do need to use flashlights, so it's cool to give you little templates. And there are cards for those. The night and day meter obviously is to help track that. And believe me, you'll want to get stuff done before it gets dark. Alright, so first tile we've got here is 10R. And 10V. Next up is 11R. And V. And 12. $13R. 13V. 14R. And 14V. $15R. And 15B. Alright, that's the tiles. They're really good thickness. The image quality is improved, I think, over the previous edition. Definitely a really high quality setup they've got for this stuff. Now here we have your campaign journal. Each character gets a sheet here. You write the player name, survivor name, and they get skills as you progress through the campaign. You get bonus stuff, which is kind of cool. You can pick like bonus campaign skills after you've reached a certain point. Like you get your XP for completing certain things, and then you get +1 bonus action or a campaign skill. The bonus actions really aren't worth it. The campaign skills are way more important because you can use those all the time. Whereas the bonus actions you can only use once per mission. So if you have like one bonus action, you only get to use that once per game, but you can use your combat reflexes and steady hand all the time. And there's really good ones in here, like Lifesaver's fantastic. You get to pull someone out. I think steady hand is the one that keeps you from shooting your allies while they're in hand-to-hand. So or if they're in the same square as an enemy, you can shoot in there without worrying about murdering your friends. Webbing is really good. All these have their uses. So really good stuff. Campaign achievements, obviously note area. Equipment kept. You can roll to see if you keep your equipment as you go, which is really cool. Because sometimes you don't, but if you get that golden AK, you're going to want to hang on to it. Unfortunately, these are only one-sided and the paper quality is really thin. You don't get a whole lot of them in your pack either. So, I don't know how many times you'd play the campaign, but if you want to play it through several times with different people, it could be an issue. So be aware of that. Alright, let's take a look at the other stuff in our box here. Here's the pieces for that spinner, but we've got our cards and our dice and our minis. We're going to look at the minis first and the dice, then the cards. And spoiler alert, we are going to look at some of the cards that are going to be somewhat more relevant to the campaign. So if you don't want to see those, tune out when we start those, and you won't have to look at them. Because they do affect gameplay. And it could mean the difference between getting the most out of the game and not. So be aware of that. But we'll look at the minis and then the other cards and these last. So heads up on that one. Okay, you get 6 dice that are called all-out dice. These are in addition to your regular Zombicide dice. I didn't know this when I looked at the other campaign one, but we've actually played this campaign a couple times, and it's a little different than you would think. So for this, I actually know a little bit more about the game than when I looked at the Fort Hendricks one. So these all-out dice are what you roll when you're pushing your weapon to its breaking point. And your weapon can actually break doing this. That's what these symbols are, is the break. Otherwise, it gives you bonuses. So you can see they're just regular D6s otherwise with cool little bullet holes instead. And the ones are replaced by a break symbol. So that's a special rule for the campaign that's not in the regular game. And you'll see that reflected on the weapon cards. They have a special die symbol. That's when you'd roll these die. So be aware of that. These are different than the regular dice, and they're going to be harder to replace. But you get 6 of them. You rarely need that many, but it's nice to have the extras around so multiple people can reach them, have some on each side of the board, that sort of thing. So be aware of that. Alright, let's take a look at our miniatures. Here we have Taylor the Executive. This is just an NPC character. And it can be used to represent other characters and other NPC companions in the game. So they just call this a companion. So that's number 48. Then this is the president. He's number 49. He's just generically the president. That's why they had the president pack, so you could play with multiple presidents, I guess. But again, he doubles as pretty much just any companion that you have to escort. And you'll notice they're pink, so you can tell the difference. And here's Angelo. I forget most of their names. We haven't looked at the cards yet, but is it going to focus on him or not? I gotta find a better way to display these. I have some ideas on that, so you don't have to constantly look at my hands. So the sculpts are really, really nice. This one is number 16. They all look really cool, have these cool action poses. This was number 11. And they'll look really good if you paint them up. Come on, focus. This one's number 4. And here's number 3. I like this mini. It looks really cool with him pulling the guns out. As you can see, the detailing is pretty awesome. These are really nice quality minis. I'm looking forward to seeing how people think of the Masters of the Universe one they're doing, because those will probably be pretty awesome too. But standard size minis for Cool Mini are not for this game. But Zombicide, they really didn't skimp on the minis. So let's take a look at these cards. These are our character cards. There's Angelo. Then we've got Anton. I've found these two guys work really well together. Ashley, she's a pretty good all-out solo player, but probably not as good as Tess. We haven't had a whole lot of luck with Justin. She's been the MVP for our game, I think. Her and Mindy tend to do really well, but Tess is a solid player. Or character, I should say. So the characters are cool. They have pretty cool abilities. They do add a lot to the game because their abilities and being able to add additional stuff onto the campaign is really nice. Alright, let's take a look at our big deck of equipment. Okay, so let's take a look at these. You get several different decks here. These are Secret Service weapons and equipment, which you find by looting specific locations. And then you've got your blues, which are your more advanced stuff that you find while searching. You got your starter equipment, which is in gray. And then you have, I believe they refer to this as pimp wagon equipment, which are usually found in crates, that sort of thing. So let's start with the starter equipment. You've got your pistol, second pistol, third pistol, fire axe, you got your crowbar, and you got your baseball bat. Nice thing about the crowbar and baseball bat is they don't make noise, so they're not attracting any zombies. Alright, let's take a look at the blue deck next. Got your water, another water, submachine gun, another one, sniper rifle, another sniper rifle, got shotgun, got another shotgun, sawed off, another sawed off, third sawed off, fourth one, plenty of shells, invaluable if you have a shotgun, second plenty of shells, a third plenty of shells, plenty of bullets, second plenty of bullets, third one. Then we've got a pistol, a Molotov, another Molotov, third one, fourth one, machete, another machete, third one, fourth one, KUKRI, I don't know how to pronounce that, second one. Then we've got a katana, another katana, flashlight, another flashlight, fire axe, crowbar, chainsaw, another chainsaw, canned food, bag of rice, second bag of rice, AUG, another AUG, third one, and a fourth one, final card. Now some of these you'll notice do not have a lock up here, but others do. That's how you would determine if you get to keep it, is if you can make the roll for the lock. So like the canned stuff and the flashlights you don't get to keep, but the others you do. And of course all the weapons have the all-out number. So pretty cool. Let's get those out of the way and take a look at the red cards. First up we've got a ZANTETSUKEN. I don't know how to pronounce any of this stuff. A nail bat. Ma's shotgun. Why that's floating around by the White House, I don't know. But here we are. The gun blade. The golden KUKRI. The golden AK-47. Evil twins. Automatic shotgun. Army sniper rifle. an AUG, and finally another one. So you can even get ripped off on the special weapons. This game is very unforgiving as well, so you have to remember that. Alright, now let's look at the Secret Service deck. First up, we have a Snack Cake. A Riot Shield. Second Riot Shield. Repair Kit. Second Repair Kit. Third Repair Kit. Fourth Repair Kit. Fifth Repair Kit. Sixth Repair Kit. These are valuable if you're going to do a bunch of all-outs, because you can ignore the breaks by discarding these. It's really nice. Night Vision Goggles. Another Night Vision Goggles. MP5. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Colt M16A4 rifle. Another M16. K-bar. K-bar. Third one. Fourth one. Glock 17. Glock 17. Third Glock 17. Fourth one. Folding shovel. Second folding shovel. Flashlight. Flashlight. So you get 2 more flashlights other than the blue deck. Flashlights are valuable in this game too. You'll want to have somebody with at least one, preferably 2 members having flashlights. Otherwise you can't really fight in the dark beyond 1 square, and you're probably going to get overwhelmed. Desert Eagle. Second Desert Eagle. Then we've got an Ah, and finally another Ah. So, like I said, you can only find these cards by searching in specific areas, and they are overall very useful. Night Vision Goggles replace the flashlights and avoid a lot of penalties that way, which is a huge, huge advantage. And you can use it in the backpack, so you don't have to have them equipped in a hand. Whereas the flashlight, you do have to have equipped. I don't think you can use that from your backpack. Let's find out. Light source, oh, may be used in the backpack. It also lets you draw 2 cards during a search, which the goggles don't do. But the whole thing with having the flashlight pointed in a specific direction, you know, that's an attention getter. So, some really cool stuff in here. Okay, we are now getting into spoiler territory because these do relate to what's going on in each mission. So if you don't want to know what these are, stop the video now, and I'm going to present them silently so you can see them, and I'm not going to provide any additional context. But these do affect how the game is played. It's not entirely spoilerific for the campaign itself, but it does affect the missions. And of course the semi goes by when I'm talking. But if you want to see these cards so you can make sure your use set is complete, that's why they're here. Otherwise, click off now. I won't be offended or anything, obviously, because I won't know you're doing it. But yeah, these do have some spoilers for the missions. So we're going to start with mission 1 and go through all 10 missions. So here we go. Final warning. And if you are clicking away, thanks for watching. Alright. Mission number 1, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. Alright, that's mission 1. Let's get those put away. Then we're on to mission 2. They are numbered, so you can see WZC on there for Washington Z.C. And it says mission 2, so you know what set they go to, which is really, really nice. But I don't think they're numbered otherwise. So mission 2 has 2, 4, 6 cards. And finally, alright, let's get those out of the way. Get to mission 3. Okay, that's it for those. So mission 3 has 7 cards. Let's get those out of the way. And on to mission 4. This one has 9 cards. And lastly, alright, that is all of mission 4. Alright, this one has 14 cards. And finally, so that is mission 5. Let's get these cards out of the way. And we'll take a look at mission 6. Alright, this one's 12 cards. Alright, that's mission 6. Let's get these put away and check out our next deck. Alright, mission 7. Nine cards. And finally, alright, let's get these out of the way. And we'll take a look at mission number 8. Looks like 13 cards. And finally, alright, let's get these put away, and we will look at the next mission. Alright, mission number 9. This one only has 6 cards. Finally, alright, that's mission 9. Let's take a look at mission 10. Okay, this is our final one. Ten cards. And our final card for the game. And that is the last of the cards for mission 10. And that is what is inside Washington Z.C. Quality is top of the line. Cards have a nice feel to them, really good thickness. Same with the boards and all the components. The minis are great. This is a fantastic campaign setting too. It adds a lot to Zombicide 2nd Edition, but you will need the core game to play because it does use the boards from that for the first few missions, as well as some of the dice rules and stuff like that. So you will need a copy of Zombicide 2nd Edition to enjoy this, but this is a great add-on / campaign expansion type thing for the game. So if you get a chance to check it out, I would absolutely recommend this. It really does change a lot of the game. So there's a lot here. You'll get lots of hours of entertainment out of it, and you can play it solo or with 5 other people. So if you get a chance, check it out. This is the Washington Z.C. campaign expansion for Zombicide 2nd Edition from Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. Definitely worth a look. But we've seen what's inside. You've heard my take. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future unboxings and reviews. And if you're on YouTube, be sure and hit that bell for notifications. If you'd like to support the channel, you could do so through a monthly donation through Patreon or a one-time donation via Streamlabs, which accepts PayPal. Or you can buy yourself something really nice from the merchandise store. Those links are all in the description. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.